So, I'm a guy who likes watching some of the sitcoms, and I'm also someone who loves learning about communication skills. So, what if, get with me here, I try to learn communication skills from sitcoms? Wild idea, right? But I sat down and I decided to start and study some of the characters. The show that I'm currently watching is Modern Family, and in today I want to analyze and talk about the beautiful and amazing Gloria from Modern Family, so excellently portrayed by Sofia Vergara. Now, everyone who's watched the show knows that Gloria is very confident. She's 100% herself, and there's a lot of beautiful and amazing life lessons that you can take away from this woman.
You know, this part of town might be very rough. The people here, Cameron, best.
I'm pretty sure I had wheels when I parked here.
Yeah, who did this?
Oh, no,
First of all, she embraces her accent. Now, Gloria, she's not really afraid to hide who she is. She's from Colombia. She's a very proud and outspoken Colombian woman. And she has a lot of energy and a lot of love and a lot of passion for everyone. Now, she is not embarrassed by her culture. She's very happy and very proud of her culture, about the food, about her family, and all the time throughout the show, you can see the stories.
The country so there's no floods is the viverization of the Americas.
I'm finding there's less and less we can talk about.
Unfortunately, there's a mistake that a lot of people make when they allow themselves to be insecure about their accents. I'm from Norway, and Norwegian accent, it sounds more like this, and it can be a bit annoying at times. But something that Sophia and Gloria beautifully illustrate in the show is that you don't have to be insecure or about your accent, that you can actually just be yourself and show it and be proud of it. Be proud of your heritage, be proud of your story and your country.
she was okay.
No woman is okay with this. We don't forget. We wait. And then when you least expect it, we make you pay. Chin up.
Oh,
Lesson number 2, she's very honest and she's very vulnerable. Whether if she's scared, if she's excited, or if she's feeling very overwhelmed, she says it. And a lot of times, she also screams it. That honesty makes her human. That's what makes her relatable, and that's what also makes her very iconic. That Gloria is just like the rest of us. Perhaps just a bit more energetic. But if she's scared, she will show it. If she's happy, she will show it. If she's sad, she'll definitely show it. And if she's angry, she will also very much show it. So the lesson here is that your vulnerability isn't a weakness. It's more of a strength to actually show who you are and that you actually care. This is also what makes people actually want to connect to you, because they see the real you. Lesson number 3, she calls people out on their bullshit. If someone is being fake or being unfair or just being a hypocrite, Gloria will absolutely let them know, and she will call them out without any hesitation, which is a character trait, although it can be considered rude, is still very admirable. Because truth-telling, it actually builds trust, even when it's loud and out there.
During my vows to my first husband, drug dealers burst in and assassinated the judge. This was way worse.
What can I say? I drive women crazy. It's too soon.
Lesson number 4, she uses emotion, not just words. Her tone, her face, her everything talks. She's very expressive with her body language in the way she's communicating with the other characters, whether it's on TV show or just in her own, or even just talking directly to the camera. When Gloria speaks and when it's her, the camera's on her, you can actually feel it. So the lesson here is that feeling speaks louder than facts, so you can let them come out.
In the world. Hey, this is Manny. Is Alicia there?
Who's Alicia?
She's a girl in my history class. We like to play 6 Degrees of Sir Francis Bacon.
You just tossed a woman aside and immediately you go to the next one?
Lesson number 5, she stands her ground, even when people are yelling. Even when others are trying to talk over her, which is kind of hard sometimes, Gloria doesn't really step down. She holds her ground. Not to overpower necessarily, but more to stand tall and stand firm on what she believes in and what she is standing for. So the lesson here is that you don't have to be quiet to be respectful. You can own your own space. Take what you need. Stand up for yourself. It's a beautiful lesson portrayed by Gloria in this show.
No, I just
what? This is not the way you treat women. Men are all the same. They break women's hearts and they don't care. Men are all animals.
Hey, honey.
Number 6, she speaks with passion. Whether if it's about family, or if it's about food, or even religion, she lights up. And when she lights up, people actually listen. It's what makes Gloria one of the more iconic characters of Modern Family. So the lesson here is very simple. Your passion is very persuasive. If you care, deeply care, others will also care.
Parrot.
What parent? Yay! Yay! Yay!
7, she mixes humor with honesty. She will roast you, but there's always love behind it. She keeps it real and she will keep it funny. And that's what makes her more relatable and more funny for us people. We all have that one friend that just keeps roasting you or making some comments. But when the truth comes down to it and you really need someone, they will be there. So the lesson here is very simple. You can be truthful without being hurtful. Laughter helps the medicine go down a bit.
Who is that?
The principal, he's saying that Manny stole some girl's locket. What, do you think that all Colombians are criminals because the Colombian necktie is a symbol of violence all over the world? No, I'm not threatening you. Okay, apology accepted. No, I didn't mean anything about the necktie. I was trying to make a point.
Lesson number 8. She doesn't really try to fit in. She stands out. From her bold clothes to her loud voice, she's never really trying to blend in and be careful or shrink herself. She's not really ashamed of being who she is, which is one of the better lessons in the show. Be who you are, which is kind of the core message of Modern Family, because the world is changing, life is different. She went from Colombia to America, and the culture is not mixing always too well, but she's still standing firm on being who she is in her roots, and she talks about it a lot through the show. And one of her scares. So the lesson here is very simple. Even if you don't fit in, just be yourself, because you will find people who will still love and care about you regardless. Lesson number 9. She knows her worth and says it. She doesn't wait for permission to speak or to shine. Gloria knows that she actually brings value. She has a lot of wisdom and a lot of life experience, even though she's just 27, right? Everyone has something to bring to the table, regardless of which situation you are in. So the lesson here from Gloria is very simple. If you don't own your worth,
Later, you can increase your height by up to 4 inches.
I cannot believe he spent $50 in this thing.
I know. He could have got a 2-year subscription to Playboy for that.
He's not getting the Playboy ever! He's a little boy!
Lesson number 10. She keeps her culture alive through her language and throughout her humor. Gloria doesn't just represent her background, she celebrates it. Spanish jokes, family traditions, the different types of clothing, her humor, her music, her food, everything. You all the time hear stories about her Spanish abuela, I think it's how you pronounce it, and how she talks and treats the Manny and makes stories and shares some stories and always cooking the good Spanish or Colombian food. I should say Colombian, sorry. So the lesson here is very simple. Your culture, my culture, everyone's culture is their own little power. It makes you very unique in this world. We're over 150 countries. Actually, I'm going to check how many we are. We are 195 countries, and we come from so many different cultures. Use that to your advantage.
Gloria's grandfather and uncles were butchers, so she's always had a certain comfort level when it comes to killing. One time we had this rat.
What? First you smash it, then you cut the head off.
It was like nothing to her.
I go to church now.
She left the head out there to send a message to the other rats.
Lesson number 11, and probably the biggest one, she's 100% herself. She's 100% herself, 100% all the time. No mask, no filter, just Gloria. Loud, loving, dramatic, and real. That's what makes people fall in love with the character. People connect with real people. That's the real lesson here. People connect with real people. Don't edit your personality down or change yourself with the other people in the room. Learn from Gloria. Be yourself. Be your authentic self. And trust me, from my own experience in life as well, if you are yourself, you will find people who like you for you. And then they will stick around for a lot longer.
I can hear the rustling in the bushes. Why would a sheep be here?
One time she says, don't joke or I'll have to give you the Hindenburg maneuver.
Oh, one time she caught me staring off and she goes, "Calm, what's wrong? You look like a deer in headlights."
In the service, I had a job, briefly, handling explosives, which sounds dangerous, but it's not. You store them at the right temperature, you have no problems.
If you tell her she doesn't have a choice, she'll say, "Don't you give me an old tomato." Oh, when she's...
Okay, enough! You try speaking in another language. Everybody out of my house!
Until
Thank you for watching my video. I hope we all learned something today from Gloria and also from Sophia. And I would love to... Let me know if you like this video. I saw a lot of people enjoy the Phil video. Maybe I'll make more from these modern family casts. We'll see. Thank you for watching anyway, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.